Good afternoon, YouTube followers. I'm back yet again after a fairly lengthy hiatus, doing a review of the Audio-Technica ATH-ADG1 gaming headset. Now, this is one of two sets of headsets recently released by Audio-Technica. By recently, I mean sort of the July of last year, so just under a year ago. Now, they released two headsets, one which was of the open design, which is this one, the ADG1, and they also did a closed back pair of headphones. Now, there are already a few reviews on YouTube of these two headsets, but most of them, the ones that I saw, were done in Australia, and in that sort of region, as opposed to giving a very British perspective, especially when you consider just how much these headphones cost to buy in England. Now, this set of headphones themselves are currently retailing in at around the 249.99 mark, or in fact 264.95 as of this afternoon at overclockers.co.uk. So they're not by any stretch of the imagination a cheap headset. Now, having said that, as headsets go, it does come with a detachable USB DAC, and it also does come with a set of 3.5mm cables, so you can split out the mic and headphone jack separately for a PC, or also does have the 4-pole connector for mic headphone for your Android and iOS style devices. Also has a condenser mic, which I'm not using with this video, but it does have a condenser mic, just as you can see me popping down there. Now, the main reason for this is that Audio-Technica are very heavily promoting this headset as a gaming headset. Now, this is problematic for a couple of reasons. The main one being that the incredible price for this headset at £250 to £265 as of today. That's an incredible price for something being advertised as a gaming headset. Now, if they were advertising it as a audiophile headset, which had a boom mic on it, in this case, I'd be a little more forgiving. But obviously they're not. They're advertising it, as a gaming headset. In fact, they say, they're saying it provides players with the ultimate gaming experience. Now, I'm not a hardcore gamer myself. I haven't been for quite a long time, but I do love sitting back with my friends and playing Diablo 3. So, in terms of their claims that this is the ultimate gaming experience, I can only speak from my own personal experience, which is to say that it certainly it is a good headset when I'm gaming. It does have the open back quality, so I do tend to find that unlike some closed back headphones that I've owned, it stays very, very cool when I'm gaming, because you do have that extra airflow. In the case of this one, it has velveteen style pads on the ears, so it doesn't have that faux leather or leather effect ear pads, which I tend to find a lot nicer myself when I'm playing, as it doesn't seem to promote sweat, and they don't get mucky, in particular, not that I've seen. Now, on to some of the nicer features about the headset if we take aside the price. They have premium 53mm drivers with bobbin wound CCAW voice coils. Now, this is the first of its kind in a gaming headset. So that is a fairly unique selling point to a degree. A lot of headsets have only got 40mm drivers, so there is obviously a potential for a sound quality difference there. They also make great claims about the quality of their microphone. Now, I must be said, the microphone on the headsets is very, very good. And when I'm online with friends, they certainly did make comment as soon as I came on with this new headset, that the quality of the microphone was outstanding. which is, you know, again, a very, very good feature. But again, I wouldn't expect any less for the sort of money you're going to pay for this headset. One of the things, however, that I really have liked about this headset is the fact that it uses the Audio-Technica wing support system for your head. There will be some pictures of the headphones put in a bit later on during this video, just to show you exactly what I'm talking about in terms of the wing supports. Basically, all it comes down to is, unlike a lot of headsets where you've got a full band sitting across your head, it is effectively two wings that press on your head. But it is one of the only designs I've found in a long time that I think is really, really good, because I can sit here for a very, very long time and not feel fatigued or uncomfortable by these headsets. And I've owned a lot of headsets from Sennheiser 595s, 598s, V-Moda LP1s, some AKG K550s, then down to some what I consider to be more normal gaming headsets in the Razer Kraken, the Razer Carcaris, the Siberia SteelSeries, that is V2, and the only one that's even come close to being a company is the Audio-Technica. In fact, was the SteelSeries V2 V3s with their unique suspension system. Now, going to go on to talk a bit more about the music ability of these headphones, as I think for me that is one of the nicer things about this headset, and why I went to say earlier that if they advertised it as an audiophile headset with aspirations of being a gaming headset, by including the mic, I'd be a bit happier. But that's not what they're advertising it as. Now, having gone through the whole list of headphones that I own, and I've played about with over the years, this, in terms of its, I'll use the word credentials for an audiophile's headset, is by far my favourite. The separation and the soundscape that this set of cans gives is absolutely fantastic. I can't personally say I've ever listened to another set of headphones quite as good as these. Now, you've got to bear in mind that the Sennheisers that I've had have all been up into around the £200 mark to £300 mark. So I have used headsets that are comparable price wise to these, but these ones thus far, with every genre I've tried, have blown the competition out of the water. Now, the one exception I would say to that is if you're one of these people that really likes your bass. If you listen to a genre that is incredibly, where the bass is incredibly important to you, and bass heavy, then these would not necessarily be a good fit for you. I'd recommend the closed back version, because with the open back version, the presence in the soundscape is just fantastic. And the separation between instruments tonally is also first rate. And in terms of how flattering this headset is, in terms of the female vocals, for example, do fantastically well with this headset. It really does have to be said. It just does a fantastic job when it comes to providing a wide soundscape. But equally, the bass and treble is very well defined. You never feel like it's getting lost anywhere. It's just that when you compare these to a lot of headphones on the market now, where bass seems to be, they want to push it to be more pronounced. Now, if you're the type of person that likes your music that way, then that's absolutely fine. But if that's the case, this is just simply not going to be the headset for you. As it is lacking in bass in comparison to other headsets that I own. But again, to a degree, if you stick this onto a decent headphone amp, or even onto a decent sound card if you're a PC user exclusively, that means you're able to equalize it to your liking. Then I have stuck a bass heavy equalizer on these. On my Zonar U7, and it does help fill in the gaps as such in terms of bass, and makes this a fantastic just all-round headset, let alone in terms of anything else. So that's pretty much all I'm going to say about the headset at this time. As I said, there will be some beauty shots coming up now, and yeah, overall my thoughts on the headset are it's a fantastic headset. In terms of listening to music, it is a joy to listen to music. It's comfortable, and it does a really, really good job at that. It's a hard sell as a gaming headset though, which is what they've marketed it as, because it's just so expensive. If they knocked £100 off the price, took it down to a £150 headset, I think they'd still probably struggle to shift them in volume. Is it worth £150? These things would be worth £150 all day. Are they worth £250? My feeling is no. There's a lot of impressive technology in there. They're a beautiful headset. They're comfortable and everything else. But the average person is never going to buy, a headset of this sort of money and then sit there and play Call of Duty on it. However, if you are somebody that likes to do a bit of both, that likes to sit at their PC, listen to their music, and then jump on and have a game of Call of Duty or Diablo 3 or whatever your poison happens to be, then they are a very, very good headset, and I would wholeheartedly recommend them if budget allows. If it doesn't, that's just the way it is, and that is it's where they've chosen to price it. Pricing I got today was based on overclockers. They are available in a couple of other places, so prices may well vary. Pictures are coming up now. Obviously, please, any comments, any questions, put them below. And please remember to like and subscribe to my channel for future reviews. Thank you very much.